exciting episode of Galactivated Yoga on the Beach. Crystar Galactica, your fairy god sis, St. Joe Narcata, and of course our little princess. Charlie's around here somewhere. We are Galactivators, your fairy god fam. So happy, grateful, and thankful to have returned home from New York once again. And here with you all. Thanks for joining us on our YouTube Live, TikTok Live, and on the replay. We invite you to prepare a space to join us today, carve out the next hour or so of your beautifully busy lives so we can sit outside if you're able to with us, stretch, breathe, relax, receive, integrate all these galactic frequencies. Let's take a moment, set your intention with me. Hands together at our heart, Anjali Mudra, bowing our head. May we breathe so deeply, be so present, bring our emotions, our waters to such stillness. May we shift our frequency, jump those timelines, elevate ourselves from the inside out, expand into our remembrance of our God, Goddess, I Am consciousness, fully embody our yoga, our eternal nature, embody our divinity, our Shiva Shakti, in the eternal play, the Leela of life. Om Namah Shivaya. That and any other intentions you'd like to set. And then we're going to get that straight head, neck, and spine, easy seated pose, super friends. Sitting up nice and tall, roll the shoulders up, back down. Starting to deepen our breath. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the likes, the shares, the follows, the gifts, the subscribers. Slowing down. As we settle in, I'd like to share what's going on galactically, super friends. We just completed our full moon in Cancer, giving us strength and power. Our Gemini full moon, actually, Gemini into Cancer, giving us magnetism, sparkle, strength, and fortitude, a groundedness, presence, charm. We've completed our wizard wave spell, activating all of our spiritual superpowers. Time of renewal and rejuvenation, regeneration, our new year. And now we are in the healing hand wave spell. That our hands can be a source of love and support and well-being and healing others and ourselves. That love grow. Today we are connecting with the moon, the stars, and our hearts, spreading that love of dog, bonding with one another in service, in kindness, in love, and in support. So deepening that breath, slowing down. All the breath out. Releasing all you were in 2025. Filling up with all that is sprouting from you, the seeds in this resident seed year. The seeds of new life and new growth sprouting from inside out. Take a few more deep breaths like this. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for the likes. Now we'll shift the crossing of our legs and bring the other leg on top. Please have some water. Getting a little cozier as we roll the shoulders back and down. Check in with our spine once again. And let's roll the shoulders up, back down. Hands to our knees, just starting to make some bigger circles. Inhaling our heart forward, exhaling as we roll back. Inviting that coherence now. Our breath, our heartbeat, our consciousness, our mindscape. Inviting the mental chatter, the chitta, to begin to dissolve. Inviting the bliss, sat, chit, ananda, as we spiral the other direction now. Being our mantra, sat, chit, ananda. The ultimate truth is that mindscape that's flowing is pure bliss. We are the living temples, the embodiment up to eternal divinity. And this is our yoga. Om Namah Shivaya. Seated cats and cows. Let's inhale, heart forward, rising from that heart center for a seated cow. And as we exhale, straighten those arms, tuck our chin. Seated cat, arch that back. Warming up our neck, our upper back, lower back. Inviting our central nervous system, that vagus nerve, to stretch, awaken like an inner centipede. As we start to take it over to the sides, stretching our right arm out, our left arm up and over. And our left arm down, our right arm up and over. Flowing with our breath. Gratitude, appreciation, love, prosperity, abundance, bliss, embodying ourselves as divine, eternal spiritual soul masters, made flesh, making flesh with the food that we consume, the mindset that we hold and carry, the intentions that we embody. Intention for our root chakra, Muladhara, to generate and create health and wealth, vitality, magnetism, beauty, grace, divine timing. Let's inhale these arms and send them back, and interlacing those fingers, pull back, down, lift our chin, taking our neck side to side, rolling our eyes. Om Namah Shivaya. Tongue presses up to the roof of our mouth. cup and opening up that upper palate as we release our hands, unwind these legs, and shake them out. Inhale, arms up, interlace those fingers, press up with our palms, big smile. And hinging at the waist, full vaulting forward. Reach for your soles. And if you can reach those feet, use your hands, separate the toes, give yourself a massage. Thanks for the follow, thanks for the likes, thank you for the shares, thanks for the gifts. Breathing in, walking those hands up our legs. Let's bring them up to the sky. Once again, focus on our intention. Give thanks to the Most High. And then as we exhale, bring those hands back behind, fingers facing back. Just lean back, lift our heart, big smiles. Letting the head fall back, neck sway from side to side, gently opening, relaxing, softening, moving your eyes. Tongue, release any tension. Lion's breath. Coming back to center, let's rotate those fingers forward, point our toes, press into the ground, lift our hips, squeeze those legs together, reverse plank. Out, shake our hands out, shoulders, our neck, our arms overhead, our feet. Let's take those feet side to side, those arms, and we're gonna grab those fingers and just sway shoulders side to side. Inhale up, exhale, hinge at the waist, fold. Notice any differences in fold and the first fold. Once again, take that neck side to side, release the back of your head, your cranium. Back up. Let's take our right knee, bend it in, and let's give it a hug. And then let's wrap our arms around this leg, tell it how much we love it, appreciate it. And then we can cross this leg over to the other side and take this right arm up and back against our spine, sitting up nice and tall and twisting to the right. Fire. arm, this lower knee in, and stack this right knee on top of the lower, Gomukhasana. First, let's grab our soles with our hands and just take our neck side to side. Deep breath, big smile, gaze in and up at that inner eye. Breathing into the back door of your lungs, back of your heart. Invite your presence to fill you there. Om Namah Shivaya. And then let's inhale, float those arms up. Bending that left elbow, grab it with that right arm, press back with your head, stretching back. And gently tap on the back of your heart. And we're going to take an affirmation. Please repeat after me. I am present here. I am present here. Right in the back of our heart. Cue cosmic sound effects. And releasing that right arm to come back behind us and bringing those fingers together. Pressing back. Lifting our hearts, lifting our gaze, our drishti in and up. Third eye ajna. Visualize that little pineal gland, pituitary gland, medulla oblongata, forming a beautiful Om symbol, crystal inside of us that resonates, the tone of divinity, sound of Om. One more Om in this configuration. Deep breath. And beginning to hinge forward. Release those arms. Walk those hands forward. Tucking our chin. Breathe into those hips. Yeah. Let's walk our hands over to the right side. Oh yeah. And then let's breathe and elevate this left arm up to the sky here. Oh, Namah Shivaya. Touching our thumb and pointer finger together. Around to the other side. And elevating that right arm up. And bringing it on down, coming on forward. Let us unwind these legs, bring it into our boat pose, elevating these legs up. So phase one, we can have our hands on the ground. Phase two, we can bring our hands to our legs and pull them in or to our feet. visualize that inner centipede in your nervous system, lighting up pure glowing light with our breath, our life force, the prana, the upward rising kundalini shakti, vital energy. As we now pick this leg up and cross it to the outside of that, hang the other way, hang the other way. And coming back to center, stacking those knees, bending that right knee, sitting in between our legs, bringing those hands to our soles and rolling those shoulders up, back and down, taking our neck and eyes side to side, grounding in to our root. Visualize that root chakra, Muladhara, awakening today, anchoring us into the earth, into our bodies, into infinite abundance mentality, limitless growth, creation, prosperity, health, beauty, wealth, vitality. No more barriers, no more illusions, no more lies, only yoga. As we inhale, arms up, focus on your intention once again. Bending that right elbow, grab it with that left arm, left hand, pull back, tap with your right hand onto the center of your back, center of your heart. I am present here. Breathe into that, let's say that. I am present here. Om Namah Shivaya. Invite your divine presence, your spiritual self, your soul self, your eternal self, your limitless self, your infinite self, your creative self, your creator self, your blissful self, your love self, your light self, majority of who you are, to come into the little blip of a human self that you are. I am present here. Om Namah Shivaya. If you wanted to rotate this left arm around and clasp those fingers together behind your back, you're welcome to. Play with some ohms here. And releasing these hands to the ground, walking them forward, tucking your chin under. Send all of our love and gratitude and peace and kindness to the earth. And walking our hands up, filling up with the love of dog, bringing those hands back behind us, leaning back, lift our hearts, unwind those legs, lifting ourselves up into that boat pose. Playing with that balance here, that straight head, neck, and spine. Circles with our ankles and wrists, and wiggle those fingers and toesies. One direction and the other direction. Om Namah Shivaya. And then bending those knees. Viper those knees side to side, looking over one shoulder at a time. Big smile, big happy hearts, blasting our yoga to the earth, to the sky. Om Namah Shivaya, embodying the Shakti, the divine inside, the goddess. And then we're going to come back into a child's pose. Ourselves up into a tabletop, stacking those knees under our hips, shoulders above our wrists, cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, arch the spine, hips forward, flowing with our breath. Cleansing winds to blow away any discordant thoughts, anything keeping us stuck in 2025. So you're just blowing off of our energy now, blowing in the new year 2026 as we circle our spine, creating a new version of ourselves, healthy, happy, empowered, calm and centered, spiraling the other way. That inner centipede glowing with golden light, filling us up with presence and power, purpose, vitality. Coming back to our cats and cows. Let's take it back to child's pose. And then slither forward for cobra. Lion's breath, stick our tongue out, move the energy. 2026 is the year of the horse. The Pegasus, the unicorn. As we slowly lower down. Let's bring our elbows under our shoulders, clasp our hands together, bring our legs together, curl our toes, press into the ground, and lift our knees up for a supported plank. Build up some heat. Balance out these polar winds. Onshore winds from south. Laugh in the face of challenges. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. And then with our toes still curled under, begin to lift our hips, walking our feet up towards our body. Playing a little dolphin. Back child's pose. From here, let's walk our hands side, filling with the love of dog. To the left side. Once again, filling with that love of dog. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And coming on back to center, back up into our tabletop, and then let's take it into a frog pose. So sending those knees out to the sides from our hips, rotating our feet out and our ankles directly down from our knees. Find where that edge is. The Bija mantra is Lam to activate the root chakra. Muladhara. Om Lam Lam Lam. Visualize that energy center begin to open, spiraling to the left like a propeller at the base of our body with 4 petals. Om Lam 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 Lam. Visualize the color ruby red as we, if you like, can come down on your forearms, your elbows. Visualize we're just sucking up into us from the earth. Health and vitality and wellness. We're becoming magnetic to abundance, prosperity, well-being, vitality, rejuvenation, regeneration, new creation from the inside out. Om Namah Shivaya. Bellies. Bring those knees together. Ha ha ha. Actually, let's first keep the hip width apart and just swing those knees side to side. Those feet. Opening up those knees, those hips. Taking your head the opposite way. Forward into plank, lowering down to the ground. Make it look over down to the ground. Bring our knees in and rock them side to side. Let's drop those knees over to the left, extending that right arm and shoulder up and back. Every day, super friends. Now getting into our hips just one more time. Let's take our right ankle, cross it over the left thigh, bring those knees in, interlace your fingers around that left shin. Right hand between your legs, and use that right elbow to push that right thigh forward. Om Namah Shivaya. Right foot is flexed. Let the breath flow. And switching sides. Left ankle crosses over the right thigh. Left hand reaches between your legs. Interlace your fingers the opposite way. Press that left thigh forward as you pull that right shin in. Big smile, deep breath. Om Namah Shivaya. Right, releasing that leg when you feel balanced. On both sides, we're going to plant the feet, bring our hips up for a bridge pose. Walk the shoulders in, clasp our hands together. Rest down with our upper arms and our feet. Head is elongated, neck is elongated, neutral. Ready? Filling up with love of dog. Oh, doggies love. Up on our tippy toes, releasing ourselves. And if there's any other movements you want to make now, before we go into our final resting pose, please give that to yourself now. If you need to cover yourself up or do any more movements or have a drink. Filling up with the love of dog. the light washes over you and fills you from within, making the brightest amplification. Beauty and grace begins, filling you with the resonation. You radiate and shine like a star, awakening you to a new creation, recalibrating you to who you truly are. Eternal, infinite, perfect, divine, beloved creators, blessed with life, eternal masters in the eternal now time, infinitely together, body, mind, spirit, soul aligned. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And in the space of yoga and union, we come back into our form, back into our bodies, like we're being reborn from the place of samadhi, the eye of the storm, as we are one with all that is. And now we are fully restored, deepening our breath, beginning to wiggle our fingers and toes, awakening, yawning, stretching, grow, reaching our arms up over our head, gathering our knees into our chest. And whenever we're ready, rolling onto our side, coming back up to seated, head, neck, and spine aligned, sitting in our Buddhahood, budding, flowering today, sitting in our yoga, as spiritual masters in physical bodies. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhaling, arms up to the sky. Gather our attention one more time. Pull it on down through the center line. Bow into the heart. The beauty, where beauty resides. Divine in me, divine in thee. Individuated apples on this eternal tree. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. Super friends, Galactivate! Thank you for joining us, YouTube Live and TikTok Live at this time. Thanks for joining us on the replay. Remember to like, share, and follow Fairy Family. And if you'd like more, you can find the replays on Galactivators on our YouTube channel. And also all our music is there every day. We also invite you to go to galactivators.com. You can sign up for our Super Friends email list or get Galactivated yoga wear to wear singing bowls and give a donation, a gift if you like. You can get books. You can find out what's coming up and stay in touch. And we will see you tomorrow on our next Yoga Live. Namaste, Super Friends of mine. Stay Galactivated. Stay lit. Christar Galactica, your fairy god sis, Saint Joe. We love you. Family. See you soon. Thanks for the love.